Today we're repairing Sears Craftsman compressor, 1.5 horsepower, 12 gallon. I've had this for 15 years and it's now taking about an hour to fill up the tank. So most likely it's the piston, which I've already gone ahead and ordered the parts for. So I'm going to show you how to change that out today, and I'll put the link to where you can get the parts in the comments below. But a lot of these kits are replaceable on a bunch of different models that Sears has made. But you can search your model number and go from there. My model number is model number 919155613. So let's get started. So these are the tools needed to accomplish this. First and foremost, you gotta have McCafe caramel iced coffee with X shot espresso. I can't get going without it. I won't even know how to use these without that. So you need a drill, socket with 3/8, flathead screwdriver, a screwdriver with and this is a T20 security star bit. If you don't know where to get that, make sure you get the long ones. If you don't know where to get that at, you can get them at Harbor Freight. Right here, I bought this set. It's got all the different security bits. I bought this 10 bucks. And a couple extensions. And of course, my kit. Included in this kit is, you're gonna get with it 2 rubber gaskets, rubber seals, the piston. So all this comes in the kit. You can get it for $41. Instructions if you need it. And I'll put the link where you can get it. First thing we're gonna do is take our T20. You can use a screwdriver. I'm using my drill. T20 security bit. There's 3 screws, 2 in the back, 1 on the front. You got the screws. Gonna pop the tabs right here. 1, 2 on the top. 1, 2. Another one on the side. Pull the covers off. Make sure not to lose the screws. Front cover. Get it out of the way. Now we're going to remove the pipe, which is a 5/8 wrench. Let's pull it out. pipe out. Slide it out of the way. And we're gonna remove the 4 bolts from what side the air intake is on side, and what side the remember what side the air intake is on. You can loosen it up with the wrench, 3/8 socket. Opposite side. Opposite side. Once you get it loose, you can use your drill. All 4 bolts out. There's a filter in here. Wash it out with soap water, squeeze it out and dry. Put it back. Once you get the 4 nuts off, remove your nuts or your bolts. Pull it off. And it's probably really in there, so you're gonna have to get something, you know, with a pointed end, get it out of the groove. And once you pop it out, once you pop one, you know, it's okay if it's breaking because you're gonna use another one. And then just see that. Peel it off. There you go. If there's anything, make sure not to scratch the groove too much. Just try to get that, or don't scratch the groove. There you go. Get the other one off. There you go. And then you can clean the edges off. You know, just use your fingernails. Make sure all the crap comes out. Okay, that's good. Once you got the old one out, and you can go ahead and put the new one in. It's gonna sit higher because the other one was worn down and pushed in. There you go. Perfect. Okay, now we take out the other side, flip it over. And this one is also in there really good. So once you get it underneath of it, underneath of it, see? And just pull away. And then go ahead and clean your edges off. This side's pretty good. So now we're gonna stick our new one in there. Make sure you order the right part number for your model, because if not, you might get one that's doesn't fit. Might be bigger, smaller. You don't want that. Okay. Very good. Everything's seated, both sides. Once you get the top off, you're gonna get 3/8 wrench. Hold the fins, don't hold the fins, but hold the back plate. Don't break, make sure not to hold the fins. You're gonna break the fins off, hold the black plate. And hold it really good. Find a good spot to grip it. There you go. Hold the back right where the bearing is. Let's get it off. Move bolt, set it aside. Pull the fan blade off. It's notched. Big notch, small notch. Big notch, small notch. T20. We're gonna loosen this T20 star security nut off the piston rod. Loosen it up. Once you got it loosened, flat screwdriver. Right here, I'm gonna pry it and pull connecting rod right off the bearing. Once you get off the bearing, pull it out. And this is the old piston. As you can see, there's a rubber O-ring goes around. Over here it's on, and over here it's broken off. It's all brittle. You can go online and just order the O-ring, the rubber O-ring, if you want to do it that way. Just take off the T20 security screw here, pop it off, put the new one on, and put this back. But I'm not going to do that. I got the whole kit, so I'm going to replace everything because I want it to last another 15 years. With that, you got your cylinder. Remove that. O-ring seal right here, it goes around here, it's cracked. As you can see, over here is good, over here is broken off. So it's too loose, way too much play in there. Yeah, play, it's not going to build up compression if there's that play, and it's just going to grind away and not fill up the tank. And this is what, so, you know, like I said, we got the kit. We're going to replace everything. You can actually just look for the seals online and the gaskets if you want to save some money. But I want my thing lasting another 15 years. And got the new ones in. Go right there. So basically, air comes in here, goes through here, comes out here, goes back in here to the compression. When the piston goes up, it pushes air back in here, which comes out here, goes to your tube and fills up your tank. Okay, so make sure you put everything back together correctly. You can see it looks the same. Push it back. Okay, now everything goes back, and this is the new one, new cylinder. Everything goes back in reverse. So cylinder goes in. Okay. Okay. New piston, new rubber O-ring. It looks good. Make sure you know which side you took the screw off. It's on this side, so we're gonna drop it back in the cylinder that way. Drop it down. Make sure you don't want to line it up with the. On this new one, you want to loosen it up and spread it so it fits on the cylinder. Once you drop it down, line it up, and once you line it up, you can go in. Okay? Make sure it's flat up here. There you go. Once you got it up good, lined up, then you want to retighten it. T20. T20. Want to tighten it back up. There you go. Cool. Once you got the connecting rod and piston in and down in the cylinder wall, we're going to put this back. Just make sure everything's the right side. Air going in here, air coming out there for your hose. So that's good. Go on, put it back on. Make sure everything's seated properly. Put it back on. Perfect. put your four bolts back on. Opposite side. Go over torque it. Then you can use your wrench, your socket, 3/8 socket to retighten it. Always go opposite so it seats properly. Okay. Now we're going to put back our pipe that feeds the air into the tank. Got a rubber grommet over there. Make sure it's still there. If it's not, you need to get a new one, but these are pretty good. I just put a little oil on it, around it, stick it back in, push it in, push the nut in. So before we put the cover back on, we're gonna give it a test. Make sure your filter's in, nothing goes in there. And turn it on. And it's actually filling up a whole lot faster than it used to. That's for sure. Tank pressure on this side. Should be kicking off in a minute. And there it is. All right, aloha. You can just, once you got it running, everything works good, just put the covers back. Easy as that. 3 screws, back cover, front cover, and you're good.